Hello there, and after a short hiatus since, it must have been last September, the Hex Diaries are now back. So you might be wondering where the hell they went. Well, the truth is, we made a feature film called Dragon Knight, this really cool sword and sorcery movie, and we have plenty of behind the scenes stuff that I will now be posting in, I guess you could call them retrospective video diaries, starting with our hunt for the locations for the movie, which largely consists of me staggering about crying at all the hills I have to walk, while Michael just doesn't give a... Well, anyway, you get the idea. Also, if you don't want to miss any of our future video diaries, which are all about us making independent horror films and fantasy films and stuff, then please hit subscribe and the bell notification icon. I really hope that we will earn your subscription today. So guys, prepare yourself, for now it begins. So it's a Sunday today, and me and... Is it? Saturday. Yeah, but I bet you don't know what date it is. Yeah, exactly. Ha! So it's Saturday today, and me and Michael are off on a location scout. So we are going to a place called WEMYSS, which has a cool castle ruin and hopefully some caves as well that we could check out and see if any of these might work for Dragon Knight. So it's a bit of an adventure. And as you can see, it's also a beautiful day today, so that makes today even more awesome. Yeah, who knows what amazing things we'll find. Okay, and here we are at the coast of this village. So somewhere around here are caves and, okay, cool, a castle and stuff like that. Oh wow, look, it's the Red Cliffs. You get quite a lot of those in Fife, eh? Aye. Fife being the county that we live in. So basically we're looking for caves that could be somewhere where our witch character can reside in the movie. So even this bit is considered dangerous.
But that's Victoria, eh?
Oh wow, is that a bit dangerous?
No.
That is your labyrinth. Potentially. And this is the bit that we can't go in because, or at least we can't film it. Ah, that's such a shame, this looks awesome. Wow. So, well, the thing...
Yeah. Watch out for the bats.
Bats? You're joking, is there bats?
There probably is.
Huh. Okay, great. You booked that up.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could have characters
Coming along.
coming from here to there.
I'm going down.
You got fiery torches, and
Even coming in that way, that looks like an entrance.
if it was night time, I guess. Though I think they're supposed to be inside the mountain.
But it could be the entrance to anything though. Like a cave or anything.
Well, I think this is quite a cool start for the labyrinth because it is just one or two shots. But I'll take a photograph.
About 5
Cool.
or 6 caves.
Well, I'd say that's an encouraging start, cave 1, and for it just to be so close to the parking. Of course, it does mean that you might have visitors, dogs, even kids, but that's part of what you experience whenever you're shooting an independent film, is people like that. I kind of like this whole little walk though.
Yeah.
Like, again, cutting out this stuff, right?
Here's another one.
Okay, another cave. But you know, we've actually got scenes set in the mountains, right? And this kind of stuff feels like you're kind of quite high, even though you're actually just by the sea.
Yeah.
Let me show you guys, if I turn the camera around, if all you saw, right, was like this kind of thing, you'd actually think you were up high rather than that. So this cave that I'm walking into now looks awesome. But there is the issue of the sea right behind me and the impact that will have on audio. Unless, of course... Whoa. Wow, check this out. Michael literally disappears into the darkness over here. Okay, I'm going to turn this around, the camera. Whoa, Michael, jeez. This is amazing. Holy shit. Couldn't shine it at my feet there, could you? Cool, let's see where I'm going. Wow. Gosh, this cave's really cool. I think this could actually be a good location for that witch. Because again, it's super close. I mean, is it a little bit gross because of all the bird poo?
Yeah, the bird poo is kind of in that one area.
Yep, as you can see, folks.
We just didn't want to stand right underneath.
If the script was written so that this was set, can actually zoom out, by the sea, then at least.
Yeah, just get to see a really cool unforeboding name. It could be a lake or
Yeah.
a big lake, you know, like a giant lake. Or...
But yeah, I guess we'll keep looking, though. Wow. But this cave wins points from me for its awesomeness.
And these cool little shelves are really...
Yeah, there's something interesting about that.
Inhabited.
This is encouraging. There's this scene where Edwin, the squirey guy, is supposed to drop berries and things. Though I'm guessing by that point we really can't have the sound of the sea.
I'm just wondering whether we should go up that way or whether we should keep
Going along the coasty bit.
Is this where the path goes? But this is...
That up that way or down this way? Well,
Maybe we can go that way and come back this way.
okay. Let's give it a go.
All it is.
Yeah, after all, I've got my businessman shoes. Oh, as you can see.
I recommend getting these kind of trousers as well because they're quite good against jaggies.
Jaggies?
Jaggy nettles and stuff, you know.
Oh no. Of course, where I stay, everything is next to the sea. Don't know why I didn't set the fantasy film next to the sea. Wow, this is weird. It's almost like part of that whole wall then's collapsed, eh? Whatever this was.
I would have been like seawall or some sort.
Actually.
Yeah, you better watch it on your phone. When you're doing a walk.
Nah, it's alright. So, we just survived a death-defying assault course through the ruins of all these old stone, crumbly concrete mine bridges that are all in basically broken shards. Alright, we're now heading back to the normal path, which I find a little bit reassuring in these businessman shoes. Hey. Well, this looks fun. A giant pile of steps. Oh. So what's up here, Michael?
The top of the hill.
And what about the castle?
It's further along. It's not that far to the castle.
Oh yeah, only another 4,000 steps to go. It's like climbing some kind of Mesopotamian temple. Someone even vandalised the bench that you could sit on. Oh, you would say that, Michael. Yeah. It's a shame Tom's not here. His suffering would be the only thing that would help me keep going.
Sometimes I kind of wonder if the steps are better or not.
Oh, worse than the...
It's because the steps they're kind of really long, so you have to take these big lunges.
Yeah, they are, but oh, nearly there. We see when they're reaching the castle. Yes. Cool.
I think if we were just filming at the castle, we'd be able to maybe park in the street and come up in this way.
Huh. It's quite a small castle, right?
The dungeon's been sealed up.
Oh, there was a dungeon. Oh wow. How cool would that have been to be able to film inside the dungeon? Wow.
Not very good sunset direction because
Yeah.
it's okay in the morning maybe.
It's kind of a cool wee ruin. Not quite sure what we would use it for.
It could just be like a random tower on the way to wherever they're going. You know, like a mini landmark.
Like they're just walking past it type thing.
They walk past it as part of the talks, you know what I mean?
There is a ruin that they're supposed to camp at.
It's funny how the stairs are actually new. You know, the ones inside the spiral.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could actually film this as there's a ruin. They're supposed to take camp somewhere and get chased in the morning, but not from the ruin. Like, so in other words, they're supposed to sleep there, then they come back, and just as they're coming back from being out in the night, they see that the baddies have already reached their camp, and then they get kind of chased a wee bit and they hide somewhere. Now I get to go down all the stairs. There's Michael away on his mission to explore new territory, new caves. So is this another cave?
There's a little one, but it opens up into quite a big cave. But it looks scary when you look in.
Okay.
So you have to be brave.
Bloody hell.
So you have to kind of crawl in there.
Oh, aye, sure, I'm going to do that in my suit. There goes Michael. How does it look?
Bit shallow.
Oh, so it's not very high?
No, it's quite shallow, but it's quite deep. Like it's, you know, it's like a hobbit height.
Wow, this one looks really cool. Oh wow, holy shit.
This one's got cactus drawings on the walls as well.
This looks amazing. Well, this is perfect. Jeez.
There's like cactus drawings as well, although some modern graffiti.
Huh. Oh yeah.
Some things are.
We've got a fish, and then we've got a guy called Jaza.
Check that. horse. See,
Oh yeah. Oh, that's amazing. It's like a bison thing. Jeez.
although you have to get rid of the deep or UVC.
See, these are the kind of wanks, selfish arseholes. They can so fuck off. I mean, this cave does look really cool. Oh, admittedly, apart from the graffiti, we need to hide that or scrape it off, or
I think we'll have a brush. We'll try that one.
yeah, we'll need to. I think. Yeah, definitely. It looks great though.
Just angle it certain ways, because it's there and there. And you're angling it certain ways, you wouldn't see it.
Totally. I say this is the best cave so far.
If it was on sticks.
And it's, you notice how it's quieter as well.
Much better. If it was on sticks, then I'd be able to
Paint it out, yeah. I mean that is also, that's actually the more likely possibility, to be honest.
There's another one for that, with a shark or a fish.
Oh yeah. See that, folks? It's really cool. So we have come back to one of the earlier caves, and wow, we've discovered that it's actually huge. Holy Jeezo. This goes on for like ages. Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Remember that danger sign? Wow. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Let's have a look at your head. Yeah, you're okay, you're not.
I'm fine. I've got a thick skull.
Yeah, it's actually, it doesn't take much for it to get really quite creepy when you go deeper and deeper into the caves. Makes me appreciate the courage of players of Minecraft. This is an amazing location. Like, this would be totally amazing for filming, like just even like there. But you know, this could be a good one for the witch.
Even that bit there looks quite.
There's a pillar there, 1934. I guess that was made. Okay, so we've done our cave searches, and now we're going to hopefully get ice cream if that place is still open.
It won't be.
Oh man, it might be, you never know. So we've just survived the caves, and now we're hopefully going to get some ice cream. But it looks like we've got our first locations for the movie, touch wood. At least we're getting ice cream there, Michael. Yay! So that ice cream was totally awesome. Nom, 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 nom. So this place is in East WEMYSS? Yeah, East WEMYSS. Let me see if I can get on video the place. Okay, so if you're ever passing through East WEMYSS in Kirkcaldy, no, not Kirkcaldy, in Fife, sorry, then there it is. And it's called the Inside Scoop.
Perfect scoop.
The perfect scoop.
Inside scoop.
Yeah, and I recommend it. I have a total sweet tooth for ice cream. I love ice cream. Not all ice cream though, kind of fancy ice cream. And the perfect scoop in East WEMYSS has really nice kind of Italian style ice cream. Whereas Mary's Milk Bar in Edinburgh, oh wow, that's amazing. It has really Scottish style ice cream, and Scottish ice cream tends to be kind of like more, it has a rougher texture, and the Italian ice cream is like silk smooth, so totally different and both delicious. So now we are heading back to Sarah, to my office, where we're going to talk about outdoor lights, which are lights that can be powered with a V-mount battery of some kind, because quite a lot of our filming is going to be at night, and we're not really wanting to have to trail a generator around when we're having to film with such a tiny crew, especially under these COVID circumstances. So it's a Sunday today, and on this day of rest we are resting by searching for locations still for Dragon Night. And we have a sacred list of places to go to. The first of them is a stone quarry, which might be good for this kind of mountainous wasteland. So, fingers crossed we can get access there, and so begins our adventure. Yay! Yay! So now we're heading into this wasteland. Michael, this is exciting.
Yep.
Wow.
That pier.
Is that a pier? Check this out, guys. Some kind of...
Guess they must have loaded the rocks from the quarry into ships.
Oh yeah. That's quite...
There's the bridge.
yeah, fourth rail bridge. See there? Then this pier. So we're basically at an abandoned, well, rock quarry. Or at least we will be when we reach it. Okay, so we're in the outskirts of the quarry, and already you can see some of the red rock there. And that looks really cool as well. I guess you can't really get up there though, can you?
You can.
What, up that?
You keep going along there and then you get up the top.
Yeah, I don't think we'd have our actors waving at us from the top.
You wouldn't be that bit. It's over on the far end.
Oh, this is an interesting bit as well. I'm kind of interested in just the kind of shrubby stuff as well.
I would say that we should walk along and then you get up to the top at the back.
Oh, aye, sure.
That's
Yeah,
why-
yeah.
That's why people
Gonna
were
walk on the
remember
horizon.
People were jumping off the cliff. But how did they get up?
Yes, this is a bad, terrible thing that some people do. Some people like to jump into the water from the cliffs, which is totally stupid because, of course, being a former quarry, there is equipment, gear and rubbish that are sometimes left
Or even just
in the water.
various depths.
Yeah, exactly. It's just not good. Okay, but it's looking promising. But of course, we always have to think relative to the actual scenes we're filming. You know, what might just look cool might not necessarily be handy. Although I don't know. I guess that's where you adjust the script to utilise what you have at your disposal.
There's wrecks and stuff.
Is there?
Like old car wrecks, you know.
Oh yeah, I guess folks have abandoned things, eh?
It's in operation.
Oh, that's good.
But that's good, but it also means that if you turn up here with camera crew, somebody might see it on camera.
I just don't think you would get to.
No, I don't think
really
it's an issue. I mean, this is quite cool though.
I can imagine someone reviewing this location all the time, 24 hours a day.
Like, I think walking along there looks really like you're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, you would seem like you were in the mountains.
Like walking along like a pass. If you
And-
just angle it right, then it will look like those sheer cliffs at each side.
yeah.
But yeah, you can get up to the top there, and there's actually grasslands and trees.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing some of the rubbly bits where people can actually kind of walk about a little bit. Oh yeah, look, sugar. It's getting a bit wet and soggy.
This area here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean this will look great on the movie. Because again, we'll not paint out any of those assholes that make graffiti.
Even that direction looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
A lake with cliffs.
Yeah, you can have our guy walking along and it'll look epic. It's also is accessible. I mean, like, you could certainly seem like you were climbing, like you were in the mountainous area,
Aye, but you'd have these big.
and you could Photoshop stuff as well. Just maybe to try and make it seem a little bit less flat on parts of the frame. Plenty of broken glass there. Yeah, I think this looks. I'm having to think a little bit about what we would use this for. But, you know, it's going to be the mountains, whatever it is. Yeah, well, I mean, it looks... See, like, if Edwin was able to get on that, for example, and drop his berries, and he was scrambling down a little bit, and it was angled up like this, you know, I still feel like there's going to be some matte painting though involved to make this mountainy, if we're going to try and cheat it, because there's not a lot of angles for him to kind of be like this. This will be good for them being on their way, I think, but you almost want I don't know.
I mean, it depends on some things might be shot at different locations that are better for him dropping something.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm thinking, that one of the other locations could be. But this is a great location for like a number of things. This could also be good for the fallows, which is a wasteland location. Because it could be.
I still think you need the beach maybe for wasteland.
Fair enough. Okay, well, I think it's safe to say that Recce 1 has been a success. This is a cool location, so we'll definitely film here. So this is quite good shrubland type kind of clearing that could be good for like a fight or something. Maybe. Let's have a look. But as is often the case, there are those who are assholes who like to leave a mess in these natural places. And so it means that our crew would have to clean it up. And there's a bit of mess here.
Loads of crane flies.
Ugh, train.
Daddy long legs.
No. I hate daddy long legs.
Yeah, especially flying ones. I wonder what's in there.
There. Nothing for us, Michael. Yeah, it could be kind of good. But it's a mess though. Yeah. Like broken glass and everything.
It'll take about an hour to clean this up.
Yeah. Okay, so the quarry was a success. Now we're off to a field that has a particularly interesting rock formation as our second location, and fingers crossed that it also is really cool. Yeah, we just had a little bit of, well, we tried to get a little bit of lunch, and the gluten-free options in Inverkeithing were quite limited. So at the moment I am on a gluten-free diet as part of a, I don't know, kind of a health experiment, or, well, not a health experiment, an intolerance experiment, that's what it is. Anyway, yeah, all I could get was tomato soup and cheesy puffs. Oh wow. But the town, Inverkeithing, is lovely. It's a charming wee town.
Enter the roundabout.
So now we're back on the road to location number 2. And because this requires a little bit of a trek, that's why we've grabbed a little bite to eat first. Okay, so now we're going along a narrow lane towards a hill. But we're not going to the hill or to the top of this hill. Instead, there's a rock formation that is somewhere in between this trail and the hill, which is quite fascinating.
It's at the base of the hill.
At the base of the hill, yes. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing just what this strange rock formation looks like. So we're at this place called, well, the Bonnet Stane. Well, I guess we're not yet. It will be called the Bonnet Stane, meaning hat stone. Bonnet being a Scottish word for hat, and stane being Scots English for stone. Of course, there are quite a few people here. This being a Sunday, quite a few folks are taking the time out to enjoy this trail, whatever it is, to go cycling and whatnot. However, we will have to schedule our shoot, if we like this location, on a day that people will be at work, and then hopefully we could use it. Okay, let's go check it out.
Little balls.
You found like rabbit poo, Michael?
I don't know what they are.
So now this is the trail that we're heading on, and it should take us about 20 minutes. Oh,
Maybe less.
yeah, maybe, but with me definitely 20. Oh no, I've not put on my boots. Still got my businessman shoes on. Well, it does seem pretty dry though.
Ah, it is.
I think I'll be okay. Alright, I'll keep it to the grassy bit though. Just getting a shot of this kind of trail. Look, pretty atmospheric, don't you think? Okay, catch sight of the
I think it's that scene
rocks in the distance.
in the Black Loves, you know, when Jamie's in the dreaming and he's running towards something.
Yeah, and it seems like it's
It gets further and further away.
getting further and further away the more you run towards it. Yeah, but we're getting there. So we've finally made it to the Bannock stain, and there it is. As you can see, doop doop doop, that's the hat called the Bannock, and it's supported by that narrow column. Okay, my finger out, there we are, there.
It's quite precarious.
Yeah, it does. So we've got this, and we have some other rocky bits to explore and check out.
Aaron, Anya. Everybody's put their name on the side. Ailey. That looks quite scary, that.
Yeah, it does look really good. Oh. Man, I'm exhausted, so I certainly need to eat less cheesy puffs and get more exercise, that's for sure.
Along there and have a look that way.
It's kind of a cool rocky valley. Goes down there. This is the edge of a cliff. That's where we came. There goes Michael, action man. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just take a minute to catch my breath. You understand. Ah.
Sheep and livestock, so possibility.
Got some cows. So the standing stain location is really awesome. I like it.
Bonnet stain.
But yeah, why am I saying standing stain? Sorry, bonnet stain. I have called it the bonnet stain for the rest of the video though, so that's good. Oh no, my hair. Oh god. So the bonnet stain is really cool. It's a little bit of a trek, but then we don't really envisage using that for scenes with a lot of extras and gear and things like that. So for the more kind of intimate shooting, it could offer us some really stunning locations. So yeah, I'd say that is a winner, just like the first location. And where are we heading now, Michael?
Well, to just outside Ceres, to Creek Hall.
Ceres is like a small town. Tiny village, right? It's quite a nice one, isn't it? Yep. And we're going to Craig Hall then.
Craig Hall Lime Kilns.
Craig Hall Lime Kilns. So those are lots of Scottish words, but basically what it means is that we're going to a kind of small hill with some kind of cave and
they used to cook lime. You'd have to put lime in the kilns and then.
it's a place where they used to cook lime. And we're not talking about lime the fruit.
No, I'm talking about lime, the stuff you use when you're burying dead bodies.
Limestone. Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. Now I've not really seen anything about this location really. This is Michael's favourite location. This one is the one that he promises will blow everybody away. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's so special about this place. Let's find out. So we all have to wait while Michael drinks his water.
No bad for you. You don't have to do that. You can eat and drink all the way you want.
Michael,
To concentrate on those stupid roads.
you know how I feel about watery weakness.
No.
So we have arrived, and it's all foresty and tree-ish here, so that's nice. So as soon as Michael's rested, we'll be going outside to explore. Okay, so now we've just made it into Craig Hall Den, and we're near the entrance, so we can still hear the road and I guess some grass cutting. There's a nice little river beside us, and if that keeps running through the forest, which of course it will, then eventually when it gets more quiet, that could be a great little thing for us to use for our scenes that have a river. This is a little spot where you can go down a wee embankment to the river, and we have a scene where the Dragon Knight finds a river, I think. So that could be a good one. This is another little spot.
Bed.
Yeah, dry river bed. And it just kind of,
You take out to see what's up there.
yeah.
You need your boots though, you can't be wearing your businessman shoes.
Should I change shoes now? Yeah.
Well, if we're going to go up there, then maybe you should.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't know if I will be.
Yeah, well, you look.
Okay, Michael, take pictures if you see cool things there. Good luck, Michael. Be careful, Michael. Don't die. There he goes.
Take a picture here.
Great.
I'll walk on the red light.
Professional location scout and stuntman Michael Brewster. What secrets will he find? There he goes. Shall he survive? And if so, what will be left of him? And he's gone. Guess I'll just wait here on this little bridge until he makes his return. Michael has survived his trip down the dried up riverbed, and now we've found this really awesome spot. Well, this is perfect for the river scene. Like, so we've ticked.
Giant felled tree there.
Wow, is that like a bridge?
Well, it's a giant tree that's just fallen over.
You could walk over that, eh, Michael?
What would you do when you get to the other side?
Oh, that's cool, eh?
Yeah, there's a little trail there as well, but I don't know where it goes.
Well, we're seeing some great little locations here.
Yes, but it goes down to the bit I was in.
This elevated position could be quite cool though, for like, you know, that ambush scene that we've got in the film, where you could have like archer guys hiding here and see our hero coming along the road.
Yeah, because the road is, the path's quite natural. It doesn't look like it's gravel or anything.
Yeah, that could be really cool. Of course, we're still a wee bit close to the road and the extraneous noise though.
A little bit. But it's not a busy road though.
Sure, I guess that guy with the lawnmower isn't going to be there every day.
No.
Just the days we're filming, probably.
This is like a crazy lawnmower guy. There's some more rocks and a kind of dead end. Yeah, it kind of just goes to a dead end,
Yeah.
but it looks quite cool.
Yeah, that could be maybe a nice little spot for a camp, actually. Yeah.
Or even just if it looks like someone's coming round there.
See, here we are. Little camp spot. Michael is especially excited by this forest.
Look at that.
It's like, look, there's a tree, there's another tree, another tree.
And somebody actually tried to make a camp.
Oh. Yeah, so they did.
You can go inside the tree.
Well, that's cute.
There's a little nook in there.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Yeah, there's quite a lot of these little clearings that just come off the road.
There's another one of those camps.
Yeah, lots of these little wigwams have been built out of branches. This could be like the Blair Witch Project, Michael.
Yeah.
Blair Witch would be terrified of me, Michael. Yeah, this Craig Hall Den is really, really good for all our it's a really cool tree though, eh? For all our river needs. I like this location, and its close proximity as well to parking makes it good. The disadvantages are, as always, traffic, which you can hear there, which comes now and again whenever there's a large passing vehicle in the distance, or folks just wanting to enjoy the park like we are, or dog walkers for that matter as well. But hey ho, when you're doing an independent film, these are always things you'll have.
This area here's quite nice.
Michael has just spotted this clearing, which looks great. We like clearings, don't we, Michael?
Yeah.
This is where we can have fights and choreography.
There's the river stuff as well.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks great. I think this forest, Michael, is going to be able to handle like all our normal forest needs, and then
Definitely.
Tentsmuir could handle like the
A different forest.
yeah, the one nearer the mountain probably, I imagine, because pine forests tend to grow around mountains, don't they? Okay, I hate to admit it, but I think Michael has done quite well here with this location. Oh, Michael, you get a brownie point, Michael.
Thanks.
There's lots of like
Places that people could be hiding.
yeah, there's quite a few like fallen trees and just interesting natural architecture. Is that right? Natural architecture? Shapes and things like that. It's not too manicured. It does really feel like quite wild. Especially just a short stray off the main path.
Like that way.
Yeah, again, this we're starting to pass these little turn-offs that have cute wee clearings and an interesting fallen tree that earlier we would have stopped and taken pictures of, but now we're just finding so many of them.
Inundated with them.
Yeah. And of course now we're getting deeper into the forest, so all the background sounds going away. But it doesn't really feel like we've been walking far. Like, I'm not especially tired.
No, really, it's quite flat.
Yeah. So another advantage. This could be quite a nice little area for them to set up a wee camp, because you could get in the same shot. If I zoom out a little bit, in the wide there, camping, and then this. And of course in a few weeks there will be even less of these green leaves on the trees. So our little forest has kind of vanished now, Michael. We're on this trail where there's like a farmer's field over here. Where does this go?
I want to get to that structure that we
Ah yes,
were taking for.
of course, sure thing. So we've travelled a little bit further to get to the kilns, but we found this clearing here, which is a really cool looking clearing. Yeah, I'm really digging this. This could be a good location potentially for a dragon knight to have a fight with somebody. Michael has signalled me with his excited face. Let's see what he's found. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Look at that. That's fantastic. Okay. Yeah, it's just a bit too. Yeah.
Well, I can
thought-
handle it, but you can.
Yeah, not with my businessman shoes.
I want to go back into the path.
That was cool, though. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go down and take some pictures, Michael? If you're able to get down safely.
We can go around.
Here we have now climbed down this kind of this cave, rocky wall, big surprise, in the forest, and it looks really cool, and it doesn't look like that messed up either. Wow, this is so amazing. I mean, this could be a great candidate for the actual cave, Michael.
Aye. basically there's a room here, and then there's a little tunnel that goes up towards the other exit.
A room?
Well, you know, it's what you can call it, a room.
Oh wow. Gosh, it's crazy to think that this must have been inhabited at some point. Surely. I think this looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks great from the outside, eh?
Yeah. This is the place. This is like so photogenic. I mean, look at it. You could have your witch character standing outside that. Great, I think this place has given us this location. Cool, so, yay, I discovered the kilns. Can you see it? Guys, this kind of stone stuff there. We're going to head down and take a proper look.
At least a step. Might be an easier way back to the car.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're a little bit further from where we parked. It's a good, like, half an hour trek. Although, for the number of great locations. Oh wow, this is quite overgrown.
It's summertime, so.
Yeah, I'm just going to get some outside. Yeah, I'm going to come inside. So this is it. Big structure. So this was built from a nearby, this was built from the stones of a nearby castle, and apparently only operated for about 20 years. Huh, cool, eh? You can see the furnace in there, the fireplace. There's a, can you guys see it? 1814?
Looks like a 1714 maybe?
Nah, it's definitely an 8.
Is it?
Yeah, plus I think the information board said something like it was,
Like 1814.
I think it was something like 1844 to like 1860 or something, or I mean it looks totally ancient.
Yeah.
It looks older than that.
Yeah.
Is the what you saw just the same as that?
Aye, but there's actually a tunnel that goes all the way through.
Oh cool, let's check it out then. Yep, there's another furnace, as you can see. Oh wow!
There's also a fireplace here.
This looks so cool. What do you guys think of this? This is a great location.
Like even shooting that way, it looks quite cool.
If you, yeah. What a unique and unusual building as well. Just for it to have these kind of caves built into the stonework for burning all the, well, limestone. So I take it we're going to head back to the car then, and then we're going to check to see if there's a closer parking spot to this bit.
I don't think there is, but I'm curious if the path to the car is a bit less
Okay.
difficult.
But yeah, definitely a great and well worth the visit to this spectacular location. So now we are heading back to the car, and we will be going to the next location. What's that one called, Michael?
Donino Den.
Donino Den.
Donino.
Donino Den.
An ancient druid sacrificial site.
And you might think Michael was joking, but there are legends that it was once a sacrificial site where druids cut off people's heads, which a lot of new age spiritual people would find quite offensive, but I would think would only make druids more fucking awesome. Yeah! Metal druids. So that's where we're heading next.
Techno druids.
Not techno druids, metal druids. So now we've just arrived at the Donino Den. Okay, Okay, cool. Let's check it out. Now, this is a weird pagan shrine, like we said, but before you get to it, you pass a beautiful wee parish church, which normally is open to the public all the time, but perhaps in these days of COVID restrictions might be closed. But we'll take a quick peek just in case it's open. So this time I have changed my footwear. I'm not in my businessman shoes, but I have these kind of no, not Ugg boots. What are they? Moon boots.
Moon boots.
Something like that. So the den is this way, and there is the church. Let's have a quick peek at the church, see if it's open. Ha! You think it's closed, Michael, but you're wrong. Oh, Michael, what little you know of this place. Yeah, this church is famously left open, and it's a beautiful church. And every time I go inside, I always wish I could film. Oh no, out of use. It's locked. Never mind. But can you see? Oh,
Nice.
it's pretty, isn't it?
Cute, with a wooden roof.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. It's just a wonderful historical character. This is actually how I would love our studio to look. If it could, wouldn't that be?
The stone on the inside.
Yeah, and like with the wood and wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah, look at the lamps.
Oh, it's gorgeous. But unfortunately, because of the old COVID, as you can see here, it's just not we're not able to go in. And there's a little sign here. It's a beautiful church. So now we're going down the forbidden path. Again, there's the beautiful church. I like churches. Do you like churches, Michael?
Yeah, I like the buildings, yeah.
Yeah. We have a little trail to follow. I'm in the lead this time, acting like I know exactly where we're going. But I think I can remember this place fairly well. I doubt you can hear it on my phone, but there's a kind of faint sound of waterfall.
Like opened areas there for anything you can.
Yeah, that's true.
record.
Yes, it's just quite small, open area. Ah, here we are. So here's the shrine where supposedly your head got lopped off. Though I'm sure it was used for a much more benign purpose than that. And the den itself is down here, so we have to get down. Okay, Michael, now we have to do the next hard bit. We have to get down there.
Go down the steps.
Yeah, okay. See, it likes to make it sound easy. I'm trying to give you guys a sense of adventure, but oh well. So these are the stairs, and they go down, and there's Michael there. Now are the steps that we've just come down, and of course now we are in the Nino Den. And I've been here a few times, and I keep forgetting what it's like. Well, in fact, me and Sarah came here when we first were kind of dating and things. And I say dating, we just started living together, so no, that's not right. But we did a corporate video here, and it's just really, really beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful, eh? And we were talking about river locations, but of course this is the best.
Really cool.
It's kind of quiet, and you get the beautiful shot there as well. Really, I don't know if you guys can quite see it, but It's this lovely. But yeah, it does kind of keep going around though. Some folks that have had a barbecue. And then there is a wee shrine with the trinkets. That looks really cool, eh? Yeah, it's really cool. Well, this location's quite accessible, isn't it?
Aye. It's a short walk from that church.
Turn right.
So that was cool. Not as versatile as the other locations that we've seen, but what it does provide is the perfect location for one of the scenes in our movie when our guys are having a little camp. And there was already a pre-existing camp there as well, which was quite cute. And there will be a photograph now that shows you just what an awesome composition that location would provide us with. So that place is definitely going on the list. And now we're going to another forest called KEMBACK Forest. So let's check it out and see what we can find there. Okay, so we're at the car park here for KEMBACK Forest, and there's a little parish church as well, just like at Dunino Den, Michael. So this is a place that you're familiar with.
Aye, it's not very top, not very high on my list.
This is where most of your ex-girlfriends disappeared.
Yeah, never to be found ever again.
Oh. It's getting a little bit cooler, but I'm still quite warm. I'm knackered. It's been a little...
Maybe like change it to your other boots.
Really? Do you think it can be a little bit muddy?
A wee bit, it's a wee bit.
Okay, time to take off the businessman shoes. Okay, I've got my boots on, Michael.
Okay.
I'm ready. So we're going off into this forest.
Yep.
Oh God. Okay. We just spotted this amazing tree on the way. I've no idea what it is. You don't get trees like this in Scotland. It's huge. Look at the size of it. It's about 48 men high. Hello. Oh, he's shy. You hidden away? Hello? Hello? Yeah? What are you doing?
Hey Laurie, you want your ice cream?
Michael's shouting me over. He says, don't get distracted by the cats. There's ice cream. Yes, the reward for completing this last of our recce list is some ice cream. So, some beautiful houses, farmhouses around here. So, what kind of ice cream do you want, Michael?
The 2 scoop, chocolate orange and Kinder Bueno.
This would be our second our return visit to the same ice cream place we were at yesterday. Oh wow, look, these guys have got their own bowling green. I mean, is this even a village? Or is it a hamlet? Or
I don't know,
for it to have it like
tiny,
to have its own bowling green and
5 houses.
swing park, yeah, it's beautiful. So now we are heading into KEMBACK. You guys might be surprised at just how green everything is. As you can imagine, it rains quite a lot in Scotland, which for trees and plants is pretty good. So it's not uncommon for our landscapes to have many green things growing everywhere.
Different kind of forest, isn't it?
Yeah.
From what we've had before.
I mean, it looks like it's a lot more damaged from storms and things.
More depressed.
See, like there's like trees that are all kind of broken.
Yeah.
The trees themselves look very different in character as well. What kind of trees are these, Michael?
I don't know.
But you
They
know,
look like pine, don't they?
yeah,
At least these ones do.
this could be good as the more depressing forest.
It's all mossy and
Yeah.
damp.
There's a part of Dragon Knight where they're supposed to be in what might seem like a dead forest. Of course, it's not actually dead. I mean, they're all alive, but they just look a little bit, well, Michael says it looks a bit like the haunted forest in Wizard of Oz. The trees look a little bit more anemic, ill looking. It'd just be the species type that happens to look like this. But this with some colour grading to remove the green and yellow, and it would look quite ill. Gosh, it's quite uphill though, eh? It's a bit of a,
All on a hill.
yeah,
But it kind of flattens out a bit though.
once you get up there. This is me and my old bones.
That's why I told you to put your boots on.
Yeah, you were quite right with the advice about the boots. Wow. Let me guys show you this. So we're a little bit higher now, looking down. And yeah. Yeah, I like this.
It's still clearing here.
It's going to be hell dragging up the camera and the tripod up here though.
Well, once you're here, it's not so bad.
Yeah, I guess we are bringing light gear as well.
Plus, we've been trekking all day.
Yeah, it's true. We've been walking for 6 hours or something. Oh, okay. Yeah, right enough. It does level out at the top.
Feels like the forest from Unkindness of Ravens, where Jane gets chased.
Yes, it does feel like the forest from Unkindness of Ravens. It's got that kind of vibe. I think this
The river's down there.
I don't think the river's important. Like, the river only features in the nice looking forest, I think.
Aye, there is water here.
Okay, fair enough. Let's take a look. So, yeah, people have to wear boots and whatnot. It's a bit depressing though, eh? So much death. Trees are quite high, which is really kind of awesome. If we zoom out, you guys get a panoramic sense of what this kind of bleak forest is like. Yeah, and how tall these trees are. They look extra tall when you zoom out. So, Michael, does it change a lot, or is it basically just like this?
It's pretty similar to this, although there's quite a wee bit more debris.
Then you remember?
Just a wee bit, but it was always like this.
Yeah.
Quite damp and, you know.
We had Storm Francis, which recently wrecked quite a lot of things on the coast. Oh yeah, but it does its purpose though.
Aye,
It's a little river.
Which is good.
I don't know how many scenes require a river, but I will say though that whenever there is a river, it makes things that bit more interesting for a forest scene. Michael's just checking on his ex-girlfriend to make sure they truly rest in peace. Michael says it's quite a shaded forest, and yeah, it is. It does have. I mean, it is getting a little bit darker now. And of course,
Shot from Unkindness of Ravens.
yeah, I'm glad that we've got the C300 Mark III for this. Light is going to be a complete battle with this movie and with most independent films. Okay, we'll check out the lake. So in the movie we have this so-called scene in a deadish forest, and well, these might not be dead, but they kind of look dead-ish. And with some colour grading we'll do the trick. Could also be some good locations for oh wow,
Another little campsite.
well, perfect. That could be handy. In fact, that will be handy actually.
Yeah, as long as it's still here.
Yeah.
There's one under construction.
Wow, who makes these?
I don't know.
Guess they won't mind us boring it.
They might be like, you might be in the trees right now.
Watching. Oh god.
Camouflage in his own excrement.
Okay. Okay, so mission accomplished with this location. It's actually turned out to be surprisingly effective. So now we are going to try and get some top secret ice cream.
No, that's secret if it's going on YouTube.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. I will. But we won't tell Sarah, guys, not until she sees this video. Yeah. So our recce was a success and we managed to get our ice cream before the place closed, so that's good. But unfortunately Sarah's car has broken down, so we're just on our way to save the day. And well, that makes an end to our recce video. Yay! So folks, be sure not to miss any of our future Hex Diaries videos by hitting subscribe and the bell notification icon. Also, you see that video thumbnail that's sticking up right now? God damn it, click it and watch more of our diary videos about how the hell we're making a horror film studio. Thank you and goodbye.